Hi, so I'm going to have a quick look at Lauren Boebart to see if she will have any consequences catching up to her crazy ass. Or what? Because she was the one that has gone around and actually fundraised after there have been shootings. Yes, that's the kind of person she is. So let's take a look at Lauren Boebart's future very quickly. I am doing news headlines. I'm trying to catch up. So let's see what we get for Lauren Boebart. What does it look like she has coming her way in the near future? Anything, Tarot? Anything you want to share? Let's see. Well, this is her orchestrating trouble, basically. This is her directing, I feel like, behind the scenes things. She has help. She is busy working behind the scenes with other people to secure, I think, other really crazy conservative GOP to further their agenda to sabotage, I believe, Biden's, efforts and the efforts of this administration. There's still very much a feeling of us against them. They're very, very bipartisan. I think that's going to slowly shift because this nation is going to have some more ugly things to deal with, and then finally people are just going to go, we're sick of it. We're already sick of it, but it's really, I think, unfortunately, something I expect along those lines. This is their delusion. This is also the crowd of people and this delusion that they have going with that Ten of Cups. It's so over the top. With the Three of Swords, this is division. And so they're really fluffing up this base and firing them up. I feel like appealing especially to their emotional, because they are very emotionally based, appealing to that fear and sense of heartbreak and separation. But this is also what this I'm getting, this is the families and the greater community and the I feel like people that are affected by this and their heartbreak. But she's persisting in poking painful places. She's just malicious, frankly. She's a malicious person, malicious intentions to cause. This is making light of people's pain. I can't stand her. To me, this is, again, I feel like she's going to be inciting something here with, I believe, tweets, electronic messages, texts, this sort of thing. But there's definitely, I feel like she's orchestrating something. Trying to get other people to build up and work with other people and build up her strength. And this diluted division that they want to create. She's going to get feeling, here is like where she starts to feel like she's on the ropes and confined. So she might get censured, she might get something actually more, this looks like much more effective to do with people batting back at her. And the Eight of Swords means she is not able to she's going to be, I think, not able to act. She's going to have something taken from her. I think she's going to fight to keep it, but I think she's going to end up finding herself confined, being limited, and not able to go out there and participate in these activities because she's causing trouble. Yeah, 10 of Wands. So she's going to find that very, 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 that's going to really create a lot of pressure for her. Good. Queen of Pentacles. I believe that is her. I see her under a lot of pressure because she's not able to go out and drum up this support, especially financially. There's a financial angle that she gets money coming in from doing this. And if she's not able to do that and she's held up for some reason where she is legally not able, and despite having tried to do stuff because of, I think, the insurrection, I think she's going to find herself not able to carry out all this activity that she's been able to do up to now. That's what's coming. And she's going to have judgment coming. So she will be judged on her actions, and I believe that they will find that she's connected to that insurrection that caused harm and death. King of Hearts and the Sun. Biden's going to expose her. He's not going to let her away with it. So I don't think her little plan against Biden's going to win. No. What it shows is that she has no interest in working bipartisan. She has no interest in working, reaching across the table. She has no feeling. She is a cold person. No love. And no love for him. But that's okay. He doesn't care. 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. I believe she's going to be taken out of power. Okay, so there is on Boebart. Now I want to look very quickly at Myanmar. Will that situation, will that settle down? That this situation with their attacking the people, the government. And the United States has condemned what they've been doing. I want to see if if the government there is going to end up facing consequences as a result. So let's just take a look. Myanmar. It's going to have more activity heating up, but they're also going to get more, I'm feeling like more condemnation, growing condemnation from the world. The world's sick of it. Because there's a new, this is, I believe, the new efforts by their government to crack down on people, but also just what people are seeing, this wave of activity, what is happening there, and demanding change. People are going to want to see a change, them being stopped, I'm feeling like here. Yeah, because of I believe that there's going to be people sending messages out there again from their phones, from their texts, relating what's going on, and it's heartbreaking. And I feel like as these images that people are sending here are coming in, this keeps more and more pressure on the government. It is really the most effective way. It's a card, usually of celebration, but look, it's not. With the 3 of Swords, there is pain, heartbreak, and separation. people that, are close to one another, friends, loved ones. We see the splintering here in division as well. And these are secrets. These are things that are being done, that are being kept secret. Sorry. And it's deaths. The killing people. They're killing people. There's more deaths that they're trying to hide from the world. I see Kamala here, taking them to task. She's going to start, I think, to address this much more with using whatever tools she can find in her toolbox, and be, I think, pressing them to stop it and to get others to help to stop this. Yes, this is looking at changing this picture around. What needs fixing? Let's stop and reassess. And this is the government just saying that no, they're going to continue to interfere and rough up the people. More than that, kill them. It's not a good thing. King of Wands, I think that's probably somebody. There could be, this is a male figure, and I'm seeing here there's a bit of a surprise, or he has a childlike way about him. I think it's a male leader. I don't even know who's leading that, but I see a male leader, and I feel like there's also, but the heart of the people is greater. He's going to be surprised, that this leadership is going to be surprised by the people. They just will not stop. They are determined to succeed. They demand more, again, empathy and heart, and to do things the right way. I think as much as the leadership wants to crush this situation, I think the people they're going to be stunned by the response. And I think also the response of the world towards them, of saying, we're going to consider sending, possibly, some sort of aid or help. With this Queen of Hearts, it would be more, I think, aid, assistance, humanitarian crisis. And to bring peace. There's going to have to be a new effort to bring about peace. A new start. There might be like a getting the government to halt for a moment. It feels like there's a momentary stop coming up. And and we're looking at trying to find some sort of a balance, a middle ground with the devil. Well, that's kind of hard to do because the devil never wants to just give up. He might have to step back. He might have to step back. Two of Hearts. This is, to me, the people. Now, this is the people that are leaving, are trying to get away, and he might have to allow them passage. Letting people out of there. I feel like something about this, and I feel like this is Biden. Biden's going to put a lot of pressure on him as well. So I see Kamala and Biden both putting pressure on the government, continuing and drumming up more and more really powerful pressure of the world. The world will judge. The world will judge their government and become more and more aware. The whole world's watching, truly. It's going to really affect the government, though, because of how poor the people are, and they're looking for places to go, for somebody to help them, to assist them, and they need humanitarian assistance. This is about allowing people to have the freedom to, I believe, to be well. This is about well-being. Yeah. I'm getting humanitarian help. There's things with children especially. These people have been through it, really been through it. This is about boundaries, and for families and elderly and generations. The people take a real beating. But they are so resilient. There is victory over this fight down the road. And I feel that it will be for the people ultimately, but it's going to be a while. They're going to be dealing with this a while. There's some sort of victory. And holding, I think, to account this government. There's going to be some big changes coming there in Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. So we still have a while to go. I think that the world will put a lot of pressure on them. It will start to create some change and effect. Okay. China. I want to look at China. They are starting to take some heat finally, more across the deck. And I want to see what the future for China is, especially with its humanitarian, lack of humanitarian care. And, United States, of course, is not perfect. But China, it's worse. So let's just see what their future looks like when they be getting their act together, or forced to. How does the future look for China with its abysmal human rights? Will they be forced to make changes? What is the future for China? Especially, I'm thinking of it's just on a basic of humanitarian decency, basic human well-being and rights. So I want to see what that looks like in the future for China, or if they are going to be experiencing riots or anything like that. Demonstrations. Further. So let's just take a look at China real quick. Okay, well, we do see more activity and more people looking at her. This is confinement. This is to do with the people that they imprison and that they deny human freedom of expression, especially here, writing, expressing ideas so that other people can read them or see them or hear them. This is, of course, their overhanded, heavy-handed control and domination. The Hermit. Well, that could be either that we're going to see a lot of flux of people trying to leave, or just going deeper remote, further out. But I think this is China also keeping a grip on isolating its country. And we're looking at more deeply how they treat their dissidents, and about the little communication. It's really hard to get the communication out from there. They have a really tight grip at this time. Now, going into the near future, we get the King of Swords falling under this free speech, freedom of expression, etc. I feel like this person could be a dissident. And this person, has some kind of a victory against China, or to do with China. I feel like saying this could be somebody, a member of human rights, global human rights. Yeah, look at that tower. There is some big change coming there, where that corrupt power takes a topple. In the relative near future, we're going to see activity going on there. The King of Pentacles. I think we're going to see some upheaval within government. Quite possibly a coup, I don't know. It looks like this corruption is challenged, and it has sudden, unanticipated activity happening here, where I think there is a jostling for dominion. Within leadership there. That's unexpected. And it looks kind of a bit militaristic here, within its own borders. I should take a look and see who their main leader is. Xi, whatever, right? The Three of Hearts. I feel like this could be a part of a group of three. Maybe dissidents, communication. And this is the Empress, this is abundance, this is well-being. Going from, I think somebody could get released. They may release somebody in an effort, they might be under pressure to release someone. That I am getting. And that might be unexpected. And the Emperor is falling underneath the Devil, the Tower, and the Emperor right next to the Empress. And I'm seeing that the people are not in good shape, and there's illness. People are really sick, probably COVID, not fed. Their economy, for the people, just basic living, very bad. And I see issues with health and their personal economy, people, the well-being of the people, just in general. You know, I think there is certainly wealth, what do you call that, where there's such a difference in who has wealth and who doesn't. A class, the upper, and those people who are in government. This could switch up. I think there could be some unrest coming in China, where leadership has a really turbulent, sudden crisis. Okay. Ace of Hearts. Again, there is the world hearing about it, being moved and watching, not being able to do a whole lot, but feeling for these people. And so I'm feeling like it's happening within their border, within itself. there will be problems within the borders of China. Fighting within. Again, we're looking at humanitarian calls for peace. How can we resolve this? There's a woman there I see who's going to be making some sort of an effort, or an effort, I think, also humanitarian-wise. The Sun and peace. Eventually, China will be more peaceful. But I think it's going to be into the future. But I think we're going to start to see the rumblings in the near future, on the horizon, within China. And I see that government currently that's there going to be, I think, toppled. I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah. There might be a different leader put in. There might be a coup of some kind. I'm not sure, but somehow I see more humanitarian concern going there, and I see then there will be peace, but I feel like there will be a lot of people that have passed from this government shift in power. And eventually there will be peace, but I think it will be after a lot of violence and death, unfortunately. That's into the future, though. Ten of Swords. Yeah, after a very painful cycle and a long repressive regime. There's an end to that. And there's giving help. And giving, I think, like humanitarian encouragement, assistance, that kind of thing. And that could even be, within Kamala's time in office. Definitely get a sense of that. So I'll leave that here at half an hour. And there is your readings for today. And if you like my content, please do like and subscribe. Double check that you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.